the latest update on our 14 Mustang GT convertible, GT Premium convertible. And probably the last of the big mods, but we're putting lowering springs on today. I'm not going to go through the whole, plenty of good videos on there how to do this, although LMR has probably the best that's out there if anybody else is looking to do this to their car. Let me show you the parts we're going to put on here, and then we'll come back when we're all done and see the results. Okay, so we've got Eibach Pro-kit springs. I wanted a progressive rate spring so we can kind of see how the coils are tighter at the top. Well, one's upside down, but you get the idea. Anyways, I was more interested in a daily driver ride. I've got some camber bolts here. We're going to put on the struts, and then it's actually an aluminum panhard bar, adjustable panhard bar that we're going to put on, and we'll see how long it takes. They say 4 to 6 hours, so we'll see. I'm going to take some measurements on the Mustang. Of course, we see the wonderful wheel gap we've got here. Yep, it's pretty much a full hand in there, so it's supposed to bring it down about 1 inch in the front and maybe 1.25 inches in the back, and that'll be good enough. All right, so on the front, we're looking at about 28 3/8 inches stock. And in the back, we've got 28 3/4 inches. So we'll come back when we're all done and see how it looks. So you can really see the difference in the height of these springs. The left is obviously the stock spring, and the right is the Pro-kit. Getting ready to pop it in. Okay, Mustangitis fans, we're done, and I'll go back over real quick where things are at and a couple issues I ran into, relatively minor. First, I would like to shout out to all the subscribers to my channel, and that would be Neil. Thank you very much. I really appreciate the following. Okay, we can see it really looks nice. Really closed up that wheel gap. We were 28 3/8 in the front, and now we are at, I want to say 27.5, 27 3/8. It's been a couple days, not a ton of riding. We were 28 3/4 in the rear, and now we are 27 5/8 in the rear. I wouldn't want to go any lower anyways. I got a really steep drop off on my drive, and depending on how fast I come in or out, I might get a small little scrape every now and then, but nothing too serious. Okay, so one of the issues I'm showing you here is the panhard bar. Very nice, but you see the adjusters are out on the very end. Really hard to get to on the passenger side, and the Zerk fittings are straight and not 90s, which makes it darn near impossible to lube this once it's installed. So the last thing I was going to mention, the only other thing I really ran into problems with when I dropped the strut on the right hand side, I was doing this the LMR way, so was not using a spring compressor. Driver's side was fine, passenger side though, it came out a little faster than I expected, and it hit the ground, and of course the strut cap opened up and the ball bearings were all over the place. So I was able to put it back together, but it was a little annoying, if you can imagine. So anyways, that's it. Have fun during our lockdown that's going on these days. I use this to just drive around when we need to. Makes a good day.